Yo, what is going on, everybody? T-Dub Gaming here, and welcome back. Hopefully you've watched, my previous 4 videos now. We're on to number 5. Today we're going to talk about the National League Central Division. Go Cubs. A little biased there, but we'll see where I got them ending up. First off, if you have not yet hit that sub button, please make sure to do. If you like this video, drop a like and comment. Tell me what's up. Tell me if you did like it. If you don't like it, tell me down below in the comments. Let me know what you didn't like about it. Do you think that your predictions are different than mine? Who you got going where? Let me know how you think this division is gonna shape out and who's gonna be the winner of it. And guys, I'm on Twitch. We're getting close to MLB 20. We're gonna be about a week away, a little less. So I'm on Twitch streaming most nights throughout the week. So go ahead and go follow me on there. You can also find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the whole shebang, guys. All the links are down in the comments or in the information section. So go check me out, and don't forget to leave some follows, guys. Alright, guys, so we're going to start off here with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I do have them coming in 5th at a record of 73 and 89, so not quite 500. Last year they were 69 and 93, so it is a little bit better than that. The reason I have them there is they didn't really do too much in the offseason to upgrade their team. They kind of stayed the same. They did trade away Marte. So that was a little bit of probably a downgrade there. But I just think the National League Central is such a crazy division with how good each team is and how each team lacks a little bit. So I think this is going to be the tightest division, and I do think the Pirates are going to get away with a couple of wins here and there from some of the other teams with their pitching. And it just, to me, it feels right putting them at this high of a record and right there. I just think overall that the National League Central is going to be a very tough division to win, and any of the teams from 1 to 4 could win. I mean, the Pirates could surprise us and somehow win. I really don't see that happening, but they could. But as for the Pittsburgh Pirates, I just feel like they're going to be that 5th place team. They're going to be kind of out of that loop, but for the most part, especially up to like All-Star break and the trade deadline and stuff, they're gonna be right there. I really think that they'll be fine there. They're not gonna fall 30 games back or anything. Yes, I know, Cardinals at 4. 84 and 78 though is not a bad record. So Cardinals fans, hear me out before you jump all over me and say this is nuts. They did win the division last year, and like I said before, I think they could win the division. I don't think they're a bad team at all. The reason I do think they'll come in it just shy of winning it, like I said, this is a very close division, so I'll tell you right now that I have the first place team only winning 90 games, so that's only 6 games out of first. But I think Flaherty is going to be one hell of a pitcher this year. I think he's going to be outstanding, great, so that's going to get them a lot of wins in that alone. But they're hitting. They lost Ozuna. Goldschmidt looked down last year, sorta. I mean, he's still probably one of the best first basemen in the league, so I'm not gonna just throw that away. But he had a down year for him, so he really needs to pick it up. And then he's like the only one. I mean, they got a couple other people, but I'm just not impressed with that lineup much. Molina, he's getting older and older every year. He's wearing down. You can't imagine he's got too much left in the tank. So maybe this is the year that he starts to really show that and start sliding down. Maybe not. But they do have some good people there in the infield. I think they'll be okay. Like I said, 84 games, that's not bad at all. It's over 500. So I think that's right where they'll be at. And it's going to be a close division, and I could be wrong. The Cards could be the ones with 91 wins and end up winning this division. Okay, so the Reds didn't do a whole lot, but they did make 2 really good moves that I absolutely love. One, they brought in Trevor Bauer, who I think is an extremely good pitcher. One that does voice his opinion and gets kind of out of control at times. But I think for the pitching side, he's going to be good. He's going to do a lot of good things there. He's going to win them some games. And then Castellanos. I wish the Cubs would have went back and got him, but the Reds ended up taking him. So I really think that they just got some hitters on that team, and they got one or two young guys that looked pretty good at the end of last year, and so I just think that they're gonna win some games with some high scoring. I'm not sold on their pitching. I think their pitching could lose some games. I think they could lose a lot of games, 11-12 or something like that. Just crazy high scores. But then again, they could hit a couple bombs towards the end and win those games also. But I think right there at 86 and 76 is going to be very close to where they end up, third in the division, just 2 games above the Cardinals. So, like I said, this is not going to be just a division where it's a clear winner. It's going to be a close, long race all year long. Okay, so I got the Brewers in second, 89 and 73, the exact same record they had last year. And I'll tell you why that is. They brought in a lot of people. They let some people go. They brought in more people. They brought in a lot of people. Nobody that's just way out there. Just a lot of hole fillers and good people that I do like. So I think they're going to be good. Every bit as good as they were last year and the year before. Yelich is coming back. He did get hurt towards the end of last year. So I think he's going to be fine. Broken kneecap. I'm sure he'll be okay. I don't know if he plays at the MVP level. He has been the last 2 years, but we'll just have to see for that one. But I think that they're just a really strong team overall, and they could drop below the Reds or the Cardinals. I like their team a lot. I just think the Cubs have a better overall team. The pitching may go to the Brewers, but as for the hitting, I don't think they're a strong hitting all the way around. So I think it will be a close division for these 4 teams. Really close right here at 1 and 2. But I think the Brewers are really just going to be a second place team this year. So the Cubs, probably one of the fewest moves in the total of the offseason. So this is kind of a surprise that I do have them winning at 90 and 72. But last year they were just off in a lot of games, and they were at 84 and 78. So they're not in a bad shape. I think, especially after watching some of these spring training games, I think Baez is going to come out hot. Looks like Rizzo is going to be playing for a new team next year, so he's probably going to be playing as hard as he can to earn himself a big contract. Or did I say Rizzo? I meant Bryant. Rizzo also could be on a new team soon, so he could be playing for some more money. Schwarber might be on a new team. Just a lot of guys on this Cubs roster that might be on a new team next year and playing to get a bigger contract. So I really just see a lot of those guys just jumping up and doing great things. And probably my favorite move of the season off season for them. Could end up being a bad one, could end up being a really good one. David Ross in the clubhouse. I don't know if he's going to be, really good at being a head coach or whatever, but I do know that the guys around him love him. The guys in the clubhouse do love him. So I think he's going to bring just that excellent energy in there and really help them get over that hump where they were losing a lot of games last year and winning this division. So right there at 90 and 72. Like I said, cards to the Cubs. Those 4 teams anywhere. I don't think one of these teams is going to blow out anybody, but I do think it's going to be very, very close, just like that. 6 games between the 4 of them. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed that, make sure to drop a like on here. If you have not yet, definitely hit that sub button. Comment down in the bottom. Let me know. Do you agree with me? Are you a Cards fan? Do you think Cards are going to be first? Do you just think the Cubs are going to be number 5 here, lose the division terribly? They could. You never know what's going to happen. Baseball's a long sport, so crazy things do happen. But also, remember you can follow me on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming most weeknights starting, I'm streaming now, but when MLB The Show 20 comes out, I'll be taking my new schedule into full effect. So those streams start about 9:30 p.m. Central time, so make sure to come check me out. I try to stream 2, maybe 3 hours if I'm into some good games. And also you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. That's where you'll find my schedules and me posting about my videos and stuff. So come and check me out on each one of those. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next one, guys. See ya.